Not good, guys. Not good at all, man. I don't know what the hell's been going on, but I've been losing my fucking lives. Like, I've been losing. I don't know why. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what to really do about it. I don't know if it's like storage. I don't know what the fuck it is, but something is fucking wrong. And it's basically making me lose all these fucking lives. And it's not a good situation for me. Yo, what up, Freddy? Freddy's always gonna be the first one in here, bro. It's crazy. Freddy is always the first one in here. How does this not have a title? It does. Saturday morning. That's what it says. No? Um, so Freddy, how about you tell everyone, how do you get to my streams so consistently and so efficiently? Like, what's your strategy? Tell the crowd. Seriously. Because if everyone could get to the stream as quick as you could, it would be a much different situation. Be Evil, what's good, little bro? What up, what up? Hello, Evil. Evil and Freddy, the two people that are always in the stream, early as fuck. What is your guys' strategy? Like, what do you guys do to come in the stream early? Is it just simply going through your For You page? Is it notifications? What is it? Because if we can get more people like you guys that just come in early, consistently, my strategy is just put attention and I think know something about my routine unconsciously. So I just know when you're going to stream. Notifications. Yeah, that makes sense. Notifications make the most sense. But I guess Freddy just has that fucking intuition or some shit. I don't know. He just goes, I just kind of can sense it. I can unconsciously know when you're going to stream. That's what he literally said. So some people just have a sixth sense. I don't know. That's good though. And usually stream around this time. That's good. That's good that I'm figuring out a time. But dude, my stream just got fucked. Freddy was there. He saw it. My entire stream literally just got fucked. Like, I just lost my entire stream. It cut me off. I hate when that happens. There was a couple questions that I didn't answer. Someone was talking about, like, oh, what's your goals? Like, what do you, like, and I couldn't answer any of them. So, yeah. But also, I'm not going to complain because for whatever reason, yesterday that happened where it did get cut off. And to be honest, it actually helped the stream because I just redid another one and then more people hopped in. The same people hopped in and then more. So I was like, wow, is this like a new strat, low key? I'm not going to consider a new strat and I'm not even going to utilize it. But if it happens, I'm not going to not let it happen. You know what I mean? There's nothing I can really do about it. But also, I kind of want to get my phone fixed in general, okay? Because that's kind of fucked. Didn't that happen last time? It's been happening a lot. It's been happening a lot, and it's actually not good at all. That means that something's wrong, okay? You know? And it's not like I'm getting banned or anything like that, you know? They're not canceling me. It's just something with my internet. Something with, you know, something. Fucking something. My phone's also, like, taking a longer time to charge and then takes, like, the battery runs out very quickly. What up, Paul Powell? What up, what up? But yeah, the one thing it does kind of suck is it takes away the likes. So, you know, new people have to hop in and then start liking it for more people to, like, start being like, oh, shit, yeah, this guy's stream is fucking doing something. Hi, what up? Yeah, I know this. At this point, your stream starts lagging. Not a bad thing. Then freezes, and then I know it's gonna repeat or just being frozen, and then you're gonna start another one. Yeah, dude, it's simple as that. iPhone's cooked. Yes, true. Hello, good morning or afternoon, whichever case will be. And like, I will take like and subscribe to support your freedom of speech, young man. Dude, I got the same exact chat from you the last stream, so I don't know if you're gonna. I don't know if that's like another follow. I don't really know what that is. What up, Charlotte? Teen Bosch Avenir. I don't know if I did not say that right at all. Oh, you noticed that too, bro? I noticed everything. Just call me Charlotte, okay? Dude, I noticed everything. You think I don't, but I do. No, I'm just kidding. ZZ Structures I don't know what the fuck any of that means, dude. I have no idea what any of that means, bro. I'm not even gonna attempt to fucking understand what any of the fuck that shit means, because fuck that, dude. Thank y'all for giving me likes on here, but I'm not gonna even read that out or attempt it or do anything about that. Why the fuck is it so goddamn cold? Holy shit, dude. Like, what the fuck? I'm genuinely perplexed on why the fuck it's so goddamn cold right now. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, why is it cold? Can y'all answer that for me? Daddy, the problem about me is I know something is weird or something, but I just don't talk about it until other people do. It is near Christmas. That is why. Okay. I don't really know what that has to do with one or the other, but so be it, man. You want to know something funny, bro? I was like, I came to this realization, you know, what country you live in. I'm in the USA. God is coming soon. That's what they're all saying. What does Christmas have to do with your intuition? I don't know. I don't know what they have to do with each other. I don't really know. Gold times are near and the end of the year, Christmas. So last night I was at a football game talking to some people, and I've been posting a lot of content, so people have been watching the content and shit. And I like these people, they critique it, they go like, yeah, like this, that, and the other thing, and it's like, but like you're doing your good stuff, like, you know what I mean? And I'm just thinking like, I'm like in the one profession where everyone basically feels like they're allowed to critique, but if I were to critique their profession, like it wouldn't make sense. Like picture it this way. Say they were to work at Chipotle. If I were to walk into their Chipotle and start telling them like, "Bro, you're not doing this right. You scooping the steak right. You're not doing this fast enough." Like they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?" But since I'm a content creator and I post my stuff online, it's like very like normal to just critique what I do. And it's like it's kind of interesting how that goes. It's like people just feel like they could just do that. I don't know. And I'm all for it, man, because I'm here for the critiques. I'm here for the feedback because, some of it's going to be helpful at the end of the day. Some of it isn't. But I just find it hilarious that I'm in like the one profession where people feel like it's so completely okay to judge and critique everything you do. Very cold times come in the near ending of the year beginning. Yes. Yes, that is how seasons work. um, Hi, what up, what up? Jay has been. So yeah, I noticed that, and I'm actually gonna talk about that with my parents, too, because I think it's something that they don't even think about either. Um, I just explained why it was cold. Now you understand. Oh, thank you, because I didn't understand before why it was cold, but now that you explained it, now I fully understand. All those science lessons explain how coldness works, all those times winters before feeling cold wasn't enough. But what you just said right there, that actually got me to understand. So thank you. Has been Hotel. Jake, I have a bad month. People made fun of me for being trans, bi slash Muslim. Okay. Well, um, why are we giving me this right now, bro? Um, See, because I want to say like push-ups, but I don't even know if that's like I don't know if that's like what helps y'all. Um, you just gotta be who you are. That's crazy. That's a crazy like statement to say to just throw at me. I want you to have a better month. I want you to embrace who you are and do some push-ups. And you know, it's probably difficult if you're gonna be a trans bi Muslim. Like I'm pretty sure those don't go together like at all. So your life is probably very unique. So how about you just embrace a unique life, I guess. That's my opinion. Dog you low. What up, what up? What up? Listen to me more. Details. Are you in school or something? Who are they? He said, listen to me more. I know what's going on. Like, bro, you gotta start listening to me more. I'll break it down for you how this shit actually fucking works, you know? That's like my baseline attitude. just like, nah, I got the answers. I got the fucking answers. Don't you worry. Don't be looking at what everyone else is saying. I got the answer. How many days should I work out a week? 4 to 5 days a week. I'm about to go work out right now, guys. I'm ready to get my ass in the gym. I've been not on the right wavelength of, well, I have been, but I just got to continue to do what I'm doing. Simple as that. You don't see a lot of queer Muslims. Yeah, that's a fact. You don't. I used to be one and got called out for it. Yeah, I have seen it though. At my school, I remember there was this one. I guess I'm not gonna get too descriptive of it, but I just remember thinking, I was just like, the reason that they're here is because they wouldn't be able to act that way if they were there. The reason they're embracing the way that they're acting this way so much here is because if they were to go where they actually are from, they would not be able to act that way. And it was just, I don't know. It was very interesting. I wondered how their life experience went. Um, but also was just I don't know. I work out for. I have to go. All right, peace. Yeah, I don't know why the streams get so fucked and they just cancel on me and they just I don't know. I don't understand that. I don't know why that happens, but we kind of have to just be mentally resilient and be like, whatever it is, what it is, we're going to deal with it. Fun fact, more comfortable animals are usually gay, not because of them being soft, because of them being comfortable. The same goes for human area and cultures. Um Actually, it's ironically more common in Arab and Islamic dominant countries, I've noticed. Um well, you know what I've noticed? I've noticed that the people that the areas that has the most of that you're talking about is areas with bad water, vegan diets, and left ideology. That's what I noticed. You can say whatever the fuck you want, but I just do the math. I just do the data. Here goes Jack being homophobic. It's not homophobic, bro. I'm not afraid of anything. Um, but I, no, but I do believe that the water, them putting all the bullshit in the birth control, all this different stuff, actually does make a difference in people's sexuality, and we could see that in California. And I think the vegan diet also makes a difference in people's sexuality. Vegan diets obviously cause men to have low libido, and if you have low libido as a man, that could possibly make you question your sexuality. I mean, I don't want to get too in depth in it, but I'm fully aware of these. I don't know if they're family friends. I just know of these people, right? And my someone told me that both the sons are gay, right? And I was just like, both of them? Yes, both of them from California. Okay. I was like, that's the odds are kind of not there. And then I was like, I'm starting, and out of nowhere, I just kind of said, I'm starting to notice California, a lot of vegan people. I wonder if that has to do it. And then my mom literally goes, yeah, they're all vegan. Sorry. That it's I don't know. It's very difficult for me to not put those things together. I would love to see a carnivore um guy that's still homosexual. I literally don't think it's possible. Um no, it probably is, but I haven't seen it yet, you know. Bro said I'm not afraid of anything. I always say that. That's always my reply whenever anyone says like, "Oh, are you homophobic? Are you transphobic? Are you what?" And then I'm just like, "No, I'm not afraid of anything." So I'm not saying that I'm not against those people, but I'm also not saying I am. It's a very fun answer to give because it really it's kind of funny sometimes, but also it's like confusing. I would recommend it. 1 in 8 humans are gay, so it is not impossible. Is that true? Where the fuck did that fucking crazy ass study come from? And who the fuck made that up? And where the fuck is that coming from? That's some wacko shit. That's some wacko study that just comes from nowhere. Like, what the fuck? That's like who's determining that? Like that's just a fact. I don't buy into that at all. I think environment, diet, and water has a major and pharmaceuticals too. All this different shit has a major factor on uh if there a lot of people are gonna be gay or not in the area. 1,000%. I mean, this is just a fact. I know because where I'm from to where I moved to is just already a difference, and I'm in the same country, so I couldn't imagine how it is in other countries where it actually is fucking different. Um, but you know what's funny? I feel like a lot of gay people watch me. I know it's crazy as it sounds. It's true though. Like that is probably just true. I don't know why. I think I think it's because I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I really couldn't. I think it's because I want to say why, but it's just there's no point. LOL. Hi, cutie. You should flex. Said hi. Like this person right here that just said hi, cutie. You should flex. The odds that that's a woman is actually kind of low. It's probably a dude, and this is what I'm saying. So there's a lot of gay people that watch my shit. I'm just keeping it real. That's just a fact. Like it is what it is. Most girls on my stream will never say you should flex. Okay, that's usually a dude saying that. Okay, women will just be like, "Oh, you're cute, hi, ha ha ha," like a little nervous thing. You know what I mean? They're not gonna be like, "Oh my gosh," you know what I mean? Like I wanna like, you know what I mean? That's gonna be a guy. It sucks, dude. It's fucking crazy. Uh, they said I'm a lady. It's very difficult for me to believe that. Like it's very like I'm being serious. The amount of dating apps I've done, the amount of DMs I've done, the amount of streams I've done, let's just see the way that women and men text differently. I'm basically fully aware of how male men text when they're trying to like flirt with a guy and how women text when they're trying to flirt with a guy. Or like their openers and shit. You gotta understand, like men's openers are way more graphic, visual. Like they'll be describing things about you. They'll be like, "Oh, I love your, green brown eyes. They're so this. I love your this kind of hair. I love your thin mustache." They'll like describe specific things. Women will just be like, "Oh, you're handsome. Oh, you're cute. Like I like your vibe. I like your energy." Women don't go deep into it like gay dudes do. Gay dudes are way more like symmetrical about it. It's very very interesting. That's just what I've noticed. Hey, was good, mate. I know how the fuck we even talking about this. I thought you believe in God. I believe in the higher power, and I talk about God a lot. Hey man, hey, what's up? Hey, are you queer? Because it fucking sounds like that. No. Bro, where are you from? You are so cute. Thank you. Where are you from? From South Florida. Yeah, no, but I will keep it real. I do notice a lot of fucking for whatever reason, gay people watch my like you're so jacked, a woman is not going to like put that in the stream. Very, very low odds. You know what I mean? Like it's a dude that's gonna say some shit like that. Uh bro skipped over my comment. My bad. Would you know I didn't? You didn't say anything. Oh, I don't have all the messages. My bad. Sorry, I should get all messages. That's my fault. Do you know the wave? My bad. Sorry. See, I'm fucking missing people. It is because you're in shape. Yeah. Um. Yeah. No. I see what you're saying, but I'm bro be bullshit. So here is the science behind it. Being gay is not good to genetics because it wants to go on, but more people you summon to the world, from the unexist world, more gay people get likely. I don't know what the fuck that even like. I don't know. I'm not the guy to be like, "Oh, like you're not valuable because you're not reproducing. So like what the fuck are you doing?" Like I don't give a fuck. I don't care. Just do whatever the fuck you want. Like I'm not like it's not like these normal couples out here are doing that great with the fucking raising kids, in general. So I don't know. It's just yeah. Dude, are there no women that would say that? No, they're out there. No, they're definitely out there, but usually they're older, um, and usually they're a lot more like just promiscuous. Like it's just is what it is. Like they're just a lot more inclined to say like out there things because they don't really care about their reputation as much. It happens, but yeah, no. If it's like a girl like younger or like my age, then it'll never be like that. They're not just going to give open validation like that. Especially if they're hot. If they're hot, it's going to be very very much um like the lowest level like a hot. What's funny about hot women is they text the same as like other women. Like they don't text any different. They do the same thing when they like you. It's like hi with like four Y's or four I's. I don't know why they do that. It's just how they do it. It's just what it is. You know. Are you that guy? I don't know what that means. You pasted that 3 times now. Be evil. He just ignores my comments. Also deleted my last one. I haven't deleted any comments. Hello, seem brother, super brother. What the fuck? I got a question. No women at all. Yeah. Um. So yeah, but I don't know why. Like I said, I don't know why that happens. I don't know what I say that. I think what it is the fact that I really don't care about what I say. I don't beat around the bush. And to some people, they're surrounded by people that are only beating around the bush, that it feels like a relief to them. It feels like a relief that I'm listening to someone that's just real, that just talks and just doesn't give a fuck and isn't trying to, you know, make everyone like them. Like, I don't give a fuck if you guys like me or not. I just can't care. My brain can't care enough, unfortunately. If you do, you do. If you don't, you don't. It is what it is. I got a question. How old are you? I'm 22. Just curious. You look about 25? Well, I'm not. And you know what's funny is I think I should honestly continuously put those videos of like guess my age because those comments blow up because no one fucking knows my age. Everyone gets it wrong. People are like, "Are you fucking 16? Are you 32?" Like I've had someone come into my comment section and be like, "Bro, you look like you're either 16 or 32." Like, what the fuck? But it's just how I look. I just look age ambiguous. You know what I mean? Which is a good thing, it gives me a rarity. Who the fuck is this guy? I won't fucking tell you my age. No, I'm 22. But like, you know what I mean? How okay, see? Like this I know this is a guy. A woman would never say that. Yeah, no one knows. Here is your portable warning from a non-existent being of a 9 years old. None of his knowledge extends outside the age of 20 and he lives in college. um uh yeah, I would say that is quite inaccurate. Um, but you know what? You guys can make your own assessment based off of what I talk about. That's all you really need to do. Okay? Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to force anyone to think that I think anything. It is what you guys are going to come to your own conclusions no matter what the fuck I do. Thought you were 39. Okay, well, what the fuck? What? Okay, yo, hi, Jake. What do you love about your life? What do I love about my life? Oof, I love a lot of things about my life. I love my brain. I love my uh, privileges that I have. I love my, uh, friends and family. Just all that shit. Yeah, a woman would never say that. We're too nice. Well, you guys are just not gonna say like some crazy ass shit like that. Like it's very rare. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but it's very rare. Like if a girl actually is interested in a guy, she's not gonna say some outlandish shit. Okay, because women actually think a lot about what they say when they're talking to a guy they like, which is super funny because it actually really doesn't matter about what they say. It matters way more about what they look like. And dudes are like dumbasses. They think the complete opposite. They're like way more concerned about what they look like rather than what they say, when the girl cares way more about what the dude says than what he looks like. Very, very funny. How can you even prove that? He can't. It's purely just a statement out of his who the fuck knows. Yeah, I mean, there's literally no proof of it. The only thing that I could do is prove myself by making the statements that I make, and people can make their own assessments. Nice jawline, thanks. He loves men. I mean, you said something like that yourself. You don't know much about 40 years old and specialize in your group. I feel like I look. If we're trying to look, I am educated with specific things when it comes to health and when it comes to relationships. Okay, those are the two things I would say I'm very educated on. So it's not just, something that's in my little college. It's way more deeper than that, way more real world stuff. And you gotta understand, bro, I live in a city, okay? So as much as you want to say it's a very college oriented, that could be part of it. But the reality is, it's not like I'm still not in the real world. I live in a different state from my parents. I live in a house with roommates. Like, I know how the real world works enough to give a little bit more than just a college perspective, Because the reality is, the amount I actually did college in college is very little. The amount of real life I did in college, a lot more. Stop, pimple on some shit. You don't get any comments about your physique from any women your age. Exactly. Well, I do on TikTok more, but you're right. And that's the thing is, like, you have to understand, women my age, um, they're not going to want to do that. They're literally, their ego right now, especially the good looking ones, are so high that the idea of giving someone validation is very, very much like, not like, it needs to be a it needs to be a return on investment for them. So it's not the same as like an older woman just being like, oh, look at this cutie. You know what I mean? So no, yeah, for sure. That's why I actually recommend dudes in general, not really necessarily about women your own age. Either go older or, a little bit younger. That's what I would say. Um, my mom is watching Outlander right now. How do you deal with grief, Jake? Uh, I think you just pursue your goals, honestly. What's your favorite film? I got like six. Dumb and Dumber, Hangover, Kingsman, Avatar, Fight Club. I know, Jake, you really have a really accurate description of girls. You're sus. I guess you have a girlfriend. um, no. Uh, I'm single, but I do like, I date around. I have romantic relationships. We just don't label it as anything. So I do have a good sense for this shit. Like, I know how shit works. Cause also I've just done it enough to kind of figure it out and be like, okay, this is how this shit works. You know what I mean? Um, so it's so funny, but people will be like, especially when I was on my psychology vibes and I was hella talking about like psychology shit in these streams, bro. People will be like, oh my gosh, how do you know all this shit? You're like, you must have really like, you must have really had a good girlfriend or something. It's like, no, like, I didn't learn this shit from a girlfriend. I learned this shit from just dating girls. Okay. He's not a girlfriend. How you know? Well, I thought you said it yourself. Now I got proven wrong. Dugoon, bro, stop. This is why I'm non-binary and lesbian. Do you think Clavicular is right about looks? Overhyped? I think Clavicular is definitely right to a certain extent. I think he's too extreme with it, and I feel bad for him because he's like the face of his own like fucking brain rot, so he kind of needs to think the way that it's kind of fucked up to think. But he is right to a certain extent, especially on a raw primal level. Like, when we're talking about like front end game, like real desire, it's very much true that looks are extremely important. And they're becoming more important because rarity is just important. Like, you know what I mean? But I will say this, okay? It's much, much more important for front end game. So I think the IQ is actually more important than looks because if you're dumb, you can't use your looks to your advantage. You know how many good looking dudes that rarely actually get to, experience romantic relationships with women because they don't know how to talk to girls? Like they just literally don't know how to get a girl's emotions in their favor and they never actually get like girls. It's very common. I see it all the time because they think that looks is all they need, or they were born with looks their entire life and they didn't really have to like try too hard. But the issue is like, I mean, you can't retain people like that. You need the personality. That's literally how you retain women. Dudes think like, oh, you gotta be like really, really good looking to keep her around. It's like, no, you have to be really emotionally like mature. You have to have extreme emotional intelligence. Your woman needs to think of you as like a rock. She needs to think, oh my gosh, he's so emotionally mature. He's so emotionally intelligent. Our conversations just feel so good. I just love when we talk. He just gets me. That's what she should say about you. If she's saying that shit about you, you are in a fucking good spot. I just feel so comfortable with you. I'll give you guys a pro strat too. If a girl starts singing when she's with you, that's a good thing. She just starts singing randomly. It's a good thing. I was thinking about making like a little TikTok, being like, when you're on a first date and the girl starts singing, it's like, it's just like a good thing. It's like comment below like more dating advice and strategies and shit like that. Because it's true, bro. If a girl starts singing when you're like just randomly, you guys are hanging out or after doing shit or whatever, and she just starts singing randomly, perfect. You are in a good spot. She's in a good energy. Okay, that's what you want. Evil Sahir, hi Blue Apple, hi Love, I'm leaving, bye Blue Apple, hi NYC. You're saying that women don't look at the way guys look. It is very true. They don't. They look at men completely different than the way that men look at women. One baguette, sliced tomatoes, blah blah blah, salt. Yeah, I don't know what we're talking about. To taste like how tomato bruschetta. I'm giving my doll plastic surgery. What's up? If you were my age, who would you date? I don't know what your age is. How are giving your doll plastic surgery? Are you balding hard? Are you bulging? Oh, I thought you said balding. I think when a guy is elite looks, he doesn't need a personality as a girl with will just be happy to be seen with him public and post on Instagram. I think elite looks, it's a little bit different, but you have to understand something. Those dudes don't retain, okay? They can, attract the girl, bring her in, but the girl will literally be with the guy and then he'll be like, I can't be with this guy anymore. His emotions are not in my favor at all. Like my emotions are not in his favor. Like my emotions are not towards him. Like I don't feel drawn towards him. And you guys ever see those videos where girls like when you finally get the good looking popular guy and you realize he's so boring? That's a very common occurrence for women. Is they go for some guy that's super good looking or high status or whatever because everyone thinks they're good looking, and then they actually talk to them and they realize like you have like no personality. I'm not attracted to you at all. Because women they don't realize sometimes like wait a second, like I actually need to be attracted to the guy's personality. You know what I mean? Where's Evil? I don't know. Guess he left. What up? Said hi. What are you talking about? What's the time for you now? I'm Sri Lanka and 10 p.m. right now. Do you live with your parents? Nah, I live with two roommates in a house. I'm rock hard right now. What the fuck? You're talking to a guy who has not had a girlfriend since high school. Uh, well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you then. I haven't had a girlfriend in my entire life, so I mean, for me, it's. But you know what's funny is like I say that and people like instantly go like, "Oh, so how do you know all this about women?" I'm like, you're allowed to date women and not make them your girlfriends. I think a big misconception that a lot of dudes, even smart dudes, get wrong is they have this weird thing where they think, "Oh, you're either, gonna hook up with them once or you're gonna make them your girlfriend." It's like, no, no, you're allowed to like romantically do shit with them, do boyfriend and girlfriend stuff, but then not label the relationship. That's completely fine. Nothing wrong with that. I don't know why that got so confused. Even smart dudes get that confused, which bothers me. Like even intelligent dudes I talk to still get that confused sometimes. I'm just like, how? How the fuck why did we not learn this shit? Here we go again. Jake in the chat. Times have changed. What country? Times have definitely changed. How old are you? 22. Lock in, twin. Hell yeah. Jake has multiple untitled girlfriends. Don't trust them. Exactly. 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 That's kind of how it should be said to a certain extent. Where's the Rajan guy? I know, dude. He's great, dude. That guy is awesome. I love that guy. He should come back. Dude, he was great. Oh, dude, that guy was great. That guy was so good. I don't know why I miss that guy. 55. I feel you, Jake. No labels is cute. Is it true that you should always lie and gaslight women? No. Oh, that wannabe OG guy, yeah. I don't think you should lie and gaslight women. I don't think the return on investment there is very high. But I think you should be honest with women. And maybe a little too honest where the truth kind of hurts. My dad told me that's the best way to make a woman love you. Some women love it. Some women absolutely love it. You know? That's not wrong. Like some women literally just crave the roller coaster ride, the lies, the manipulation. They literally are addicted to it. And there's absolutely nothing you can do about that. I think it's important to just find the ones that aren't too addicted to it and more addicted to like you rather, and kind of go from there, you know. Just tell them you're not here to do anything but fucking and a couple stuff and not looking into anything serious. That's what you say. No, I do not. That's what the fuck. I don't even know what the fuck. That's all wrong. I don't even know what the fuck that statement is. It's unfortunately improper grammar too, so it really doesn't help. But what do you mean romantically? Okay, I don't know where this is getting confused. Like, what? Like, am I saying anything that's like confusing or anything? I honestly can't tell. Milwaukee or DeWitt, big dog. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't even know where DeWalt. I don't. I don't know. I don't know. Milwaukee Bucks. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Why do you want untitled relationships? I forgot. Well, I don't know if you guys noticed this, but if you title a relationship and you go, okay, I'm the boyfriend and you're now the girlfriend, that means that there's like a thing where we can't, or I can't see someone else. I can't see another person because they're my girlfriend. So that would technically be cheating. And I don't want to be a cheater. I don't want to be a cheater or a liar. You know what I mean? So that would be lying. Because I don't want to be in a titled relationship because I would like to see multiple people. That's pretty simple. Right? That's not too confusing. Dude, I know what to say. This is getting boring. Also, my phone's gonna fucking get fucked. Very soon. It's been happening in my streams a lot. He's so dumb. That's why he wants untitled relationships. I'm dumb too, so I feel him. It's all just dumb. Whatever. I feel you, Jake. I literally understand. Cheating sucks ass, literally. Yeah, I will never be a cheater. Bro, I gotta go. I guess I gotta go eat. Do you remember me? What up, Night? Start a poll. You, Jake, Jackie. What the what? We like honest, man. We don't care about the look. Hell yeah. No, that's facts. We're all here for honesty. But you banned me? Oh, my bad. Well, not my bad. You probably said some fuck shit. Never mind. But I can stay for a few minutes. I'm gonna ask this one more time. I'm probably gonna have to ban you again. Do you like PSY? What the fuck? I don't know. I don't know what you're saying. Hey, how are you, ma'am? Doing good, Line B. No, I'm giggling. I was joking. I don't know. I don't know what we're talking about. But I'm honest, no one wants me. Well, fix that. You know? If you're honestly like, no one wants me, then fix it. Get better at life. My brain when I watch your stream, and I'm not even high yet. Christ is king. Real. What the heck is that? I remember someone 3 months ago was like, best thing ever is getting high and watching your streams. And I was like, oh my god, dude, that's fucking hilarious. I don't know why. That's so cool. I don't know. Actually it's not cool at all. Don't do that. That's bad for you guys. But yeah. Real. What the heck is that? We love you, Jake. Thank you. Is 5 kg in 4 months good as a skinny guy? Of course, bro. What? Of course. I'm excited for you to pop your shit. Like, literally giggling. Even when I disagree, you speak your mind. Unfiltered. So cute. We need a haircut, G. Bruh. Everyone's hating on the haircut. Well, I just, like I said, I've found it extremely hard to understand why most men do not think like me. Like, I'm gonna be so real. I don't understand it. This is me practically to most religions. I'm not saying God is not real. I'm just saying your religion in particular is absolutely terrible, also fake. My religion, I don't have a fucking religion, bro. The fuck? Why is bro looking so cute? Oh, thank you. I love your spiky hair. Thank you. Who? Literally. Man, I used to hate Clavicular. I mean, yeah, I disagree with some things, but he is so interesting and funny. Nah, I don't hate him at all, bro. I don't hate him. He's so like he's got so much like information in his brain at such a young age. I don't know. I find that very interesting. And he is funny too. He's a funny guy. He makes funny jokes. He says funny things, you know? Uh so no, I think his fame is definitely credited, and also he did exactly what the fuck he said. This is the one thing I think people don't understand the most is he literally said, "Yeah, you're gonna get better looking, and then you're gonna ascend, and opportunities are gonna get better," and then that's exactly what happened. So when things happen where you say exactly what happened and it happens, it's like I don't know. There's something to that. There's something to preaching a crazy idea and it fucking working. Like I don't know. I don't know. Because they chase pleasing people rather than making themselves better, though. Yeah, I was saying this is not to you, man. I'm just saying this to most religious people. Who you talking about? How I got older friends that says it's the way I dress. Well, you got to dress better and look better. All those different things got to go into play. I watched the Fresh and Fit podcast when he started rating the girls. That was funny as hell. Yeah. See, that's the thing is he does. I mean, he probably doesn't enjoy rating people that much anymore because if you actually watch him on streams, people are like, okay, rate me, and he's like, I actually don't want to rate people. Like, I think he's done. I don't think he actually enjoys it. But he's just so into it that he just does it now. Like, that's the thing. It's just what he does. He's like, fuck, that's like it's his brand. You know, when your brand is rating people, it's so different. Your hoodie is cute. I want to see what you look like with the hood on for a second. Literally, I'm good. Is there something like me who likes clingy and the guys who looks like femboys, but they are straight? Um, I don't know, but I don't, I don't know. I don't know. I'm the opposite of clingy though. I'm like the opposite of clingy. I'm gonna keep it real. When like women say like, "Oh, I like a clingy guy," I'm like, "Oh, get the fuck away from me." I am the opposite of clingy. I'm the type of guy that you are going to need to like fucking really. get me to like you, and like dude, like actually be like, all right, you're not too bad. I'm the opposite of clingy. Jake, I hate when people say, "Can I ask you a question?" because that downgrades the question. Bro, facts, bro. See, that's someone that listens to what I fucking say. That's someone that actually listens to what I say and doesn't, you know, like actually listens, like actually is listening. You ignore me, Jake? No. I get what you mean, JK. No, he sometimes sees other questions first. He started roasting them in scientific and medical terms of facial. I know, dude. No. The funniest clip of Clavicular by far was when the guy at the fucking store was like beefing with him or whatever. And Clavicular's like, I will break your mandible in half. Like, I don't know why, but like, how the fuck are you gonna threat to break someone's like face bone that they don't even know what it is? Like a mandible, no one knows a mandible is. No one knows what that means. And he goes, I will break your mandible in half. Bro, next next time someone threatens you, just go, I will break your mandible in half. Like the way he says it was so funny. I will never get over that. So yeah. So okay, do you want Jake? Jake S5 of Stranger Things is out. Hi, I'm back. I'm not even finished season 1, bro. Honestly, this is what I believe. You don't have to take this as an insult, but I believe you got surrounded from sexism, especially from women and in your area. Most men are weak, so that is why you have your belief system. Well, I mean, okay, that's not even the worst point. But my question is, if this is happening, then why would I change my belief system? Like, if I live in a place where most men are weak and women are acting like this, and I'm going to live here for a very long time, and this is my dating pool, why would I change my perspective? So even if my experiences have shaped my perspective, if I'm going to stay in this place and these are my experiences and this is my like, why would my perspective change? Like, it's not like I'm leaving this town. I'm gonna stay here. So like, I don't understand. And if I were to move to another town, it's not like I'm going to a town that doesn't have a lot of weak men and um, like sexism going on and all this different like feminism and stuff because that's where the big cities are. So it just is what it is. Um, so it's not even like a bad point that my experiences are based off of where I am or where I live, but I'm not moving. So why would I change that? Like that's my point. If you like studying about this facial attractiveness and features in super details, being a plastic surgeon a good idea? That's what everyone was saying to Clav. Like he should have become a plastic surgeon, be a good plastic surgeon. Um, I mean, I would never want to be anything in the medical field, so no, not for me personally, but maybe you see my looks. I can't see anybody's profile picture. It's too far. I bet you're hard to get, like, ugh, but that's so cute. Yeah, I bet you're hard to get to, like, yes, I am, for sure. But the ones that figure that shit out, that's why I always give props to the girls that, actually like get in because I'm like, like it's almost this is how dudes should think about it. Like you should almost look at the girls like I give that girl props that she pulled me. You know what I mean? That's how you need to think of it. I know that sounds so egotistical, but if you think about it that way, your entire dynamic will change with the dating. It'll be like, damn, bro, good. I give her props, bro. She pulled me. Like she had good game. Like most dudes need to get into that spot. Um, Zorplay, what do you think? How should I dress? I have a six pack. I'm only 10. Let's have fun, guys. Talk about something funny. I think you would date Jake. Literally, that's so dumb. LOL, I'm giggling. I'm break your mandible. So dumb. That was funny. Today I exploded my forearms in the gym. Good stuff. That's fire. Isn't Jake so dumb? I'm not telling you to change it. I'm just saying my thoughts looks like you might agree about my thought. I don't I don't fully agree. I don't fully disagree. It's not even the worst point. But again, my argument to it is always going to be if I'm not going anywhere and my thoughts are based off of my perspective of my experiences and my experiences are staying in the same location, then why would I change my perspective if it's going to be based off the location that I am in? You know what I mean? Can anybody speak another language other than English? No, I'm just asking. It's my first time I see him. Hey, man, Greg made 3 videos of Clavicular. Bro found his new I know. Greg Doucette is, I mean, I hope he just owns the fact that he is Mr. fucking make fun of butt of the joke of the fitness industry. Because he looks like such a dumbass. Because him trying to call out him being like, oh, you're like, you're dumb, this is dumb, and you're promoting bad things to kid. Greg, you're not promoting good things to kids either, okay? You're acting like you're Mr. fucking, like, Mr. Awesome Healthy Promoter guy. You're on roids too. You do the lean diet shit. You say things like no fucking fat, which is horrible for men's testosterone. Okay, you're not anything better. So stop trying to act like you're Mr. Moral High Ground. I hope you understand that you're just the butt of the joke. That's what I hope Greg Doucette understands. Mine too is taking a pic of my crush secretly okay in school. Fuck no. That is so weird. And the funniest thing is, like, honestly, if a girl doing it with a guy, it's not weird. But it's like if a guy were to do that with a girl, that's so fucking weird. But equal rights. I don't give a fuck about anything though. Anyone can do whatever the fuck they want. I don't really care. What is your name? Feminism is not sexism. Jake, stop being dumb. It's okay. I support women's rights. Well, rights is a very nuanced word, I think people got the whole rights thing wrong, Just ask them out, bro. I don't even know what we're talking about, but yes. Click on this photo and tell me what you say then. But whatever, Jake, you're so dumb. I agree with some part of Greg and some part of Clavicular. Yeah, obviously, Clavicular is not fully right about everything. He's 19. Like, come on now. I know what a man is. I know what abs are. Sorrento's interior is. Then mine, I'm Arabic. I can speak with you. Ooh, mandible. Is blue apple gone? Whip, you talking about me? Is Sri Lankan? Can't speak Arabic, unfortunately. Can't speak, so yeah, Janelle. Yo, bro, was good, Jane. Jake, is a six-pack good for 10? Yes, Yo Evil. He is a fucking bully, but he didn't bully me yet. Yo, Hunter. Hey, Evil, what's up? Are you going to stay there forever? Hello. It's been 4 years of me knowing him. Where's Blue? Was good. Evil. I'm still Beyblade. I don't know him. Bro's still spinning. Bro, spinning facts. Yep. Evil. I want to call you brothers so many times, but it's gonna make everything I said before look like Sweet Home Alabama. I'm having a stroke reading that. What? I couldn't understand either. Fun fact, that does not like women's rights because he said people had even more happiness before women's rights, including women. Oh, dude, this dude fucking listens. Holy fuck, dude. Bro, do you study my streams, bro? Do you go back in my streams and study them? Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck? This guy is like taking what I'm true. I did say that. I'm not gonna deny, but like, bro, you studying it, dude. Bro, studying the streams. Straight up. What did I miss? That's what I did to my crush. I be dating her now. Yeah, I meant Mandible, not man. Bro's flexing his girlfriend. I saw your Instagram, man. You are really attractive guy, like 10 times more than you look in streams. Oh, thanks. I don't know how to feel about that. I know, right? Yeah. Well, Instagram, you want to make sure you're looking your best self. So you telling me that I should confess to him? I don't even know. I mean, I guess, sure. Dude, do what you want. Yeah, hello, Jake. Please report the principal's office. Your smile is cute, though. I like when you're laughing, but you're so dumb. Oh my god. Yeah, Janelle, go for it. Okay. For that, I need courage and a million deep breaths. Jack does not support women's rights. New headline of the day. That does not support women's rights. I did 50 push-ups today. Yeah, I mean, bro is straight up studying the streams, man. Studying. What the hell, yo? Congrats, Hunter. I'm 55. How should I dress? Bro, I don't fucking know, dude. 55? You're 55 watching my stream, bro? What are you doing? What are you doing watching my stream at 55? I hope you're doing push-ups or something, bro. I don't know, man. Wear like a nice plain black tee. I don't know. Greg also made 3 videos on Akash. Now, well, I feel bad for Akash. I honestly just feel bad for him. Like, I just feel bad for him. Like, you know what's funny? People, like, let's compare Akash situation and Clav's situation. Like, people want to say, oh, you know, Clab's the one that's insecure. Clab's the one that he's the one on stream with hot girls attracted to him. Akash is the one talking about, oh, you guys are clowns. Oh, Fresh and Fit's bullshit. Oh, you trying to turn simps into pimps. You guys actually trying to help men. Like, come on, get married. He's the one that's looking like an absolute fucking loser. So just keep that in mind, okay? Keep that in fucking mind. Everyone should look at the Akash situation and understand how the world works. More and more and more and more. And don't be a dumbass like him. I feel bad for him, but he's a dumbass. So I can't feel too bad for him. As a man, you have one fucking job. Don't fucking marry the wrong person. As a woman, you have one job. Don't be a slut. And they both broke those rules. And then we saw how the issue went. You know what I mean? See, people say I'm wrong about things. And then people break these rules that I say. And then we see how it gets fucked. Sorry. Jake, what's your name? You can grab the camera from Lamar Jackson edit. Bro, of course. Hell yeah, let's bring those back. 55? I know, right? Literally, you're being studied like a test subject. I know. What the hell? So cute. I'm 6'7" years old. Fuck. Fucking 55. I'm getting congratulations, Scooter. I know, 6'7", 55, and asking how to dress from a 22-year-old is crazy. I remember Scooter, you have what it's called. Yeah, you have anger issues, Scooter. Just talking to you, you're cool. Thanks, bro. Is 55 asking for advice from a 22-year-old on how to dress? Hey, that means I got some style inclination. No, nah, I have like no style advice. I'm very not style oriented. I fucking don't even wear shirts half the time. Only time I'm wearing shit is when it's fucking cold. That's reality. Evil, I know, right? I literally just said that. Where are you from? From South Florida, brother. What is that profile picture? I can't even tell. Yeah, I'm giggling. Sup, chat. You are silly, lol. Why even call them women's rights? It seems like when you say you have the right to poop, it's just illogical. I know. That's what I'm saying. Like there's such a nuance to rights. Like the right to vote. Like, oh, I want rights. It's like, well, we already know that not everyone has a right to, you know, say anything they want. You can't say anything. You know what I mean? You'll get in trouble if you say specific things in specific places. Obviously, you can't say there's a fire in a movie theater. But like, you know, like, I think the whole voting thing, I think that should be much, much more. Like, I don't even think most men should be able to vote. I don't think you should be able to vote unless you own something, to be honest. Like, I'm going to be real. He might have an idea. If a guy's wife has husband like clavicular, will she say things like that? So I think it's more the woman is unchangeable than the man is going to change the woman. So I don't think it was a situation where like, oh, if she just was with a different guy, then she wouldn't have said those things. I think it was a situation where she was already fucked. She was already long gone, like, you know, low value. And so someone like Clavicular wouldn't even go for someone like that. He's explained that 10 different times, how he hates the idea of a woman having like any body. So he would be able to see that pretty instantly. So I always think it's the woman's too far gone rather than the man can save her. I'm very much a believer that the dude should not be the savior. Do not try to save a girl. Never try to save a girl. Okay? You can allow a girl to try to save you. Okay, that's the dynamic you want. You shut up, kitty. Snoops edits. He's from Arizona. Where you from? From South Florida. My girlfriend's champion. Okay, geez, my crush is better. Oh, Jake, always have a wild chat. It surprises me every time. Yep. Now let's compete. Damn, I'm giggling. LOL. This is dumb. Okay, go for it. My crush is dominant on everyone. What? I don't think that's weird. I don't even know what the fuck that means. Bro, are you hypothetical friend? Are you a hypothetical friend? What the fuck? I don't even know what that means. Go more deep with that. That's kind of interesting. Thank God Kitty doesn't visit often. She doesn't get your attention anymore. Also good at study and makes men gay just for him. What the fuck? Bruh, we are from... Where are you from, Janelle? The right to driving, the right to not being treated badly, and right to so many things Jake does not support in women. I would say that's a little bit of a blanket statement. That's a little bit of a blanket statement, you know. I think the right to not being treated badly, that's That's completely incorrect. The driving, maybe that's a little bit correct, but I think they'll actually be treated better if the dynamic is that, you know, they're more looked at like, you know, oh, you don't drive, you don't do that, like you just, you know. Tuca was playing crazy and he's fired too. I'm giggling. Chad is so mean. Oh my god, love you guys. Australia. I generally start crying when I see Katie join the stream. What if you go on a date and you don't wear a shirt? I mean, I've had hangouts with girls where I don't wear a shirt. Like if we're going on a walk and it's like super hot, or I like take off my shirt, like it's fine. But I wouldn't recommend that for like an actual first date. Definitely not a first date. Definitely not inside. I mean, unless you're just ballsy like that and you just got the aura. Unless you can own it. Yeah, my crush is a kangaroo. Shut up, Jake. You honestly want to take away people's rights to vote? That's so dumb. That is a blanket statement again. I don't want to take anyone's rights away. I don't want to do anything. I'm not a political person, okay? I am simply saying that I think it's interesting to look at data about past things and present the idea. Now that doesn't, that's like these statements are too blanket. You know, they're too they're too like one side or the other. Like I want to take away. I don't want to take away anything. I don't want to take away shit, dude. I don't want to take away fucking shit. I don't want to take away nothing. I don't want to touch anything. I don't want to fuck with anything. I'm simply saying if you're asking my opinion about ideas and happiness, then I believe that there's other routes that we may have went over and, you know, kind of drove past in time and kind of didn't look at. Evil, very accurate at the same time. Evil frame doesn't wear a shirt. Jake doesn't wear a shirt. He has been more often because it's cold. Kangaroo makes people gay for it because kangaroo population is more here than men. Huh? Wow. It must be Australia, right? JK, most of the time he does not. I have a question. You said your crush was a kangaroo. He's really pale. Okay. I'm getting pale too. Okay, now he's a vampire. Ew, I love women coming up because it's dumb to believe a woman can't lead. Literally, when a man falter, it's a woman to help pick him up. Remind him his worth so he can keep moving forward. Ew. What are we talking about, gang? Jake is dumb to downplay women's roles in society. No, but his completion is just white. Janelle's crush. Like, what kind of white? White. And that's why many women prefer gay friends, because they understand them. Look, like I said, you know, I'm not saying I want anything. I'm saying ideas should be presented. I'm not a taker though. I'm not like a big like political like force. I'm not trying to like take anything from anyone. That's not me. I'm trying to do my own thing. I'm trying to help people. You know what I mean? But yeah. Oh god, something is wrong with me. Probably. Nah, I'm just kidding. But Clav is already attractive. What can double jaw surgery do? Diminishing returns? I think that's his issue. That's the one thing that kind of sucks. Is like he's too deep into it. He wants it all. At this point he doesn't even really care. He wants to mog. He doesn't care about how attractive he looks. Like he just wants to be like the sharpest face almost. It's weird. I don't even know how to describe it. I think it's just his brand. It's what he is. It's who he is. That's just what he's indulged in. So now it's just, yeah. I don't think the jaw surgery is good. I don't think the legs lengthening surgery is good. But if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. Freddy's the dude only saying useful sin. Just whites and blacks make me crazy. Just white and black. Sorry, I read that wrong. Just white and black eyes make me crazy. Okay. Yep, I'm gonna clip that in my head. Jake does not support women driving. I can't understand that. I don't support a lot of people driving. I don't think a lot of people should be driving. It's funny. Like, I see a lot of women driving that I don't think are good driving, but I also see a lot of dudes driving. I'm like, that guy should get his license revoked right now. So I just think in general, a lot of people shouldn't be driving. I can't even understand meta. Clavicular versus Penn Badgley, who mogs? Well, Clav obviously mogs. You can see his veins clearly though. You look cute though, and giggles. Ah, well, you can own it. Hi, you get it, Thimmy? I don't know what that means. Yeah, I have an idea. From now on, you're Thimmy for me. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, I got nicknames. I got ideas for getting rich. Good stuff. Well, you better fucking figure it out, bro. You're 55. If you got ideas for getting rich at 55, you better get going, dude. I was talking to my homie that was 23, and he was talking about trying to get rich, and I'm just like, you better fucking figure your shit out, bro. You're 23. You're fucking 55. You better fucking figure your shit out, dude. It's my middle name. Call me Jane. That's what they call me. Are you over 15? I'm 15. I'm gonna call you Timmy. I'm girl. I'm already named Em. It's them. Jane, you have mom name. No, Jane is Timmy. Remember, everybody, Jake does not support women driving. Them. Oh, I remember that. Okay, Zork. Oh, okay, I guess. Sorry, Jake. If I'm painting you out to be this bad guy, he is not a bad person. He's just on the right. I'm listening, Jake. Bro, I literally just say words. Like the amount, I'm just saying words, guys. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not going into politics. I'm not going into Congress. I'm not out here protesting. I'm not out here going to colleges. Like, I'm just saying words, guys. You know, we gotta relax. I'm just saying words on the internet. Okay, so never mind. Jane is your crush, like taller than you. Jake, love your takes on things. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I'm critiquing your crush right now. Tell me, why do you prefer them, or democracy wins evil? Yep, he's tall. Do you think Wamo? Because Siri, Lankin, our pronunciation is really different than me. You ignore my comment. What can you understand, bro? What comment? Have you ever been to India? No. Do you want to? Don't you want to? About your name? Everything meta. I prefer Thimmy. Literally, it's dumb. Oh my god, bro, saying words. My name is Tharika, like actual. This is what you said to me, saying you don't support women's rights like driving. You said to driving, I do kind of. Okay, bro. You need to, if you're gonna like say these things, you need to actually speak proper English. Okay, you can't be like saying like false things and then not speak proper English, because then no one's gonna trust what you're saying. But I'm saying that I think it's important to present ideas out. Like, we make these blanket statements. You know, you guys make these blanket statements. I don't know if you guys want clicks or views or people to react or whatever, but you can't, like, it's not really, you know, people aren't going to take you serious if you're just going to put blanket statements. Like, you said this thing. You know what I mean? It's like, if you do that to a person and they didn't say that specific, or you're taking things out of context, it's like it's not a good situation, okay? Because I'm pretty real on here, okay? I pretty much say what I feel, okay? But the reality is, I never said, oh, I don't support women's driving. I don't support women driving. I just said, I think it's important to question these things, question these ideas. I think that's important, you know? Like, I think you guys like, oh, and then you guys want to take it as like a whole statement. It's like, I think it's important to question that. I think it's important to question car crashes every single time you're driving, and then, you know, something bad happens and ends up being a woman. I think you should question that. You know, that doesn't mean I want to take away rights. You know, that's crazy. Hi, haha, evil. She prefers to me more than what I win, you lose. The problem is that barely get words because my English is medium level. Nah, you're good. Evil name Jane, not me. I don't know. Would you marry a gorgeous feminine lesbian or super ugly heterosexual woman? A gorgeous feminine lesbian. Because honestly, it's crazy as it sounds. Like, low key, like, this is gonna sound weird, but like, I've had situations where bi girls or lesbian girls will tell me like, oh, I would break my like sexuality for you or some shit. Like, I have that component to me, so I feel like that would be pretty easy. Nah, bro, my name is Jane. He didn't name me. I'm chill. I literally hate most of your takes, but I be feeling your vibe. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? It's dumb. We don't have to agree on everything, bro. What the fuck? Jake, this is how you switch it up. First of all, you say you don't like this about women, and then you make the thing you don't like into a woman, into a broad statement. I don't want to make anything too too much of a blanket statement, bro. But you have to understand, like you can't really take these things that I say and just make it so fucking blanket. Like you take okay, yeah, I don't like specific thing about women. I don't like specific thing about men either. Does that mean that I want to make it into a broad statement about men? Men are weak. True. Okay, men are weak now. Does that mean that it's like, oh, he doesn't like men? He's against men? No, but men are weak now. And it's sad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think this whole words thing is very feminine, and you should stop doing it. Like I think the idea of you trying to like take words and make it into a thing and be like, oh, you say like, I think that's just a feminine thing to do. I think you should stop doing it. I don't think it serves you well at all. Have you been to India, bro? Jake's vibe is goated. Are you Indian? Jake, do you want to get rich? Oh, bro, there are Indian curries here. Bro, Zork, what's up with you? Also, I'm just trying to point out what I hear, not trying to attack you, not trying to make words in your ears. Like I said, like I said, I'm just saying, I'm not, like, you can't be saying, like, blanket statements because it's just not true, okay? Like I said, I say things, I say words. Words aren't really that offensive. They shouldn't offend people that much. But then people take them out of context, and then it's like, whoa. It's like, oh, you said this thing. It's like, whoa, I never said that. Like you're taking words that I put words above it, and it's like it's the same thing happens with all these people. They get clipped, but I just no. Oh God, women do drive good. I'm giggling. Get 'em bones. Yes, I agree. Are you straight? Yes. Has anyone asked you for a pic or meet you in person from stream? Guys, this is such a funny question. Literally yesterday at the football game, this girl, I was waiting in line and she was like waiting in line too with her friend. She's just talking with her friend. She just turns around and goes, "I know you." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You're Jacob." And I'm like, "Oh, I guess you do know." She's like, "Yeah, you're that workout guy. Like I see your videos." I'm like, "Oh shit, okay." So someone literally fucking recognized me from, I don't know if it was Instagram, I don't know if it was TikTok, I don't know if it was from YouTube, probably from TikTok, but she recognized me. So I was like, oh shit, that's pretty fire. Who's there saying women can't drive, Freddie? Jake is. Who's Freddie? Indirectly. Indirectly. See, that's what I'm saying though. It's like you're allowed to say it's indirect because it's not direct. I just think it's important to question things. My brain is gone. This comment is unbelievable. If you are a woman with the same mind, will you be an estrogen coach? No, because if I was a woman, I would not have the same mind as my brain. I would, honestly, if I was a woman, I'd probably be into like, I don't know, like fucking farmers markets and I don't know, fucking Pilates and I don't even know. My brain can't even think like that. Hey, bro is saying words. I don't support drinking and driving. I do support drinking and driving. LOL. Or driving and drinking. Bro is saying words are words. Literally, it's just words. Stop taking what he says so extreme. Literally, it's dumb. It's just words. Taking everything so seriously. True. Words are not that offensive, and they shouldn't offend someone that much. Okay, let me say, and we're to a group of people. Real quick. Sorry, dude. I know what you mean. I just had to make the joke. I mean, it's just a word. Like, it's just a fucking word. Words are words. All words are just words. I don't know. Where's that one dude that complained about not being considered OG? Rajin. Damn, Evil's tweaking. He said he'd say every level ain't that attractive. I don't even know what it is. Yeah, I don't know where Rajin is. But yeah, words are just words, guys. You know, words are just words, man. And if you're offended by words, I don't really know. I don't really know what to tell you. Be real, I really don't. I don't know how the fuck help someone in a situation where you're offended by words. Words. And I'll give you the rawest, most primal level of how words and offensiveness works. So, the people that actually get offended aren't physically strong enough to stop you from saying the words. And the people that are physically strong enough to stop you from saying the words aren't mentally offended enough. That combo won't happen. There won't be a guy that will be as physically strong and also as emotionally reactive. Like, the combo won't happen. So just keep that in mind when you say offensive things. So, like, yes, the people that will get offended, but those aren't, like, threats. Those aren't threatening people. All the threatening people don't get offended by words. Now, there is a couple situations where this is a little bit different. But being aware of surroundings is also important. Your third name was Jake Stakes. Who's your celebrity crush? I don't have one. I literally don't have one. I used to have a celebrity crush as a kid, but my attraction has changed so much to the point where I really can't feel any, like, emotional connection for them unless I know that they're attracted to me. Like, my brain has gotten to the point where I could think you're physically hot. I could think you're physically attractive, but there will be zero emotional feel in, like, my body or any oxytocin or whatever the fuck that feeling is unless I know that you have attraction for me. Okay? That's what gives me that feeling of, like, okay. Because to a certain extent, I believe that you then have good taste to a certain extent. And I like your brain. I like the way your brain thinks, you know. Let's get Jake canceled up, huh? You also indirectly said black people are weak. What the fuck? See, that's not true at all. What the fuck are you even talking about? What the fuck are we even talking about? What the fuck? What? That will make me kick you out of the fucking stream because that is just bullshit. What the fuck are you talking about? That will make me literally kick you out of the fucking stream. That is the fucking stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my entire fucking life. That is the fucking stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Because also, it's not true. Genetically, they're not. They're genetically stronger than most white people. That's a fact. I did fucking track races. I fucking got destroyed. I did, like, I went to South Florida and we went against their, like, so that is just completely incorrect. Freddie planning some shit. I know. This dude's, like, trying to get me, like, canceled, which is impossible because I'm uncancelable because I'll say whatever the fuck I want. But I'm listening. I can't vibe because I'm not Snowflake. I'm not dumb. What's your type? I also read my previous comment, Jake. You're not going to get canceled. I don't get canceled. You got offended when Jake says anything remotely against women. Fuck you mean, bro. Maybe Kitty's a woman. Kitty is definitely not a woman. In AI chat box, what's going on? What the hell? Why are you so against Kitty evil? Your motherfucking sad black people are stronger, which is also some cancelable offensive type. Put on a lawyer type shit. What the fuck is wrong? Okay, sorry, Freddy. You might need to get kicked out of the stream, brother. You're saying some weird shit. You're saying some really weird shit. You like, I don't know what's going on, but every single time you've talked, you've lost, like, your aura more and more and more. You've basically put in words in my mouth now 5 different times. I don't know if you're doing it as a, like, I don't really know, but I'm telling you right now, it's not gonna work out well. I'm just putting my role type shit. I'm trying to make a bit. Well, I don't mean to bother you at all. but unfortunately, the way that you misinterpret what I say is detrimental to the chat. So, yeah. People probably aren't going to like that. But it is what it is. If you start, I'm sorry, guys. If you start saying things a little too out there, then it is what it is. I will have to kick you out. Even if you're an OG fan, even if you're in the streams all the time, I really don't give a fuck. If you start to say things that I don't say, then I don't give a fuck. I really don't. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you've been here my entire fucking life in the streams. You say anything that is like, nope, I don't say that. That's misinterpreted and it gets me too much. You're done. Sorry. Like, it is what it is, guys. It is what it is, man. Motherfucker, you always giggling. They are. Yeah, no. All the last statements made by, what's his face, were no bueno. Yeah, bro's trying to do some weird shit. Holy fuck, dude. What the fuck? Y'all see that? What the fuck? What a weird person. Yeah, that's weird as fuck. I'm sorry, bro. That's weird. You're doing some weird shit. No, it's not for me. Not for me personally. That's just weird. I fucked with you, Jake. He don't give a fuck. He popped off Freddy. What is happening? LOL. If I was a girl. What is bro on? I know. What do you think about Illuminati? I don't know. Who's trying to do some weird shit? Well, he's gone now, Freddy. Yeah, we did see. I didn't see. Am I weird? I missed the show. Nah, fuck, I love you. Thanks. Yeah, no, I feel bad. Freddy comes in my streams all the time, but unfortunately, he started saying some shit that I can't allow on my stream. Like I say some offensive shit, but he was trying to do this woman thing. I shouldn't say it, but he's trying to do this thing where he's trying to like clip me or like be like, oh, I just got you on record saying that. Like, I just got you on record saying that the N-word's just a word. I'm like, okay, who gives a fuck? Like, I don't give a fuck. I'll say that. I'll say I don't give a fuck. But my point is, you trying to get me like on any shit gives me a bad vibe in general, and I just want that the fuck away from me. You know what I mean? That's my point. It's just disgusting. I think of it as very gross and yeah, weak energy. Very weak energy. You kicked out Freddy. Yeah, I had to, bro. Bro was saying some weird ass shit, dude. I can't have you saying like weird, weak shit where you're trying to like call me out. That's not a fan. That's not what fans do. What do you think about Illuminati? Don't ignore. I got nothing for you, brother. What if you drank a big cup of testosterone in the morning? I don't know what would happen. He switched up and he was dumb. Ha, I got you. Well, not NTG's not going to happen because your gut will digest breakdown testosterone. Yeah, I know Freddy was sus. Bro was trying to take different words out of your mouth. Yeah, definitely don't fuck with that at all. Honestly, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I'm actually a pretty chill, relaxed person. There's only a couple things that really bother me externally. You know what I mean? Meaning like other people. And it's literally just when a misinterpretation of my words or a misinterpretation of myself with other people. That's what bothers me the most. I feel like it was his attempt on humor and trying to start a conversation. He's chill in general. He's chill, but you can't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how chill you are because the second you start to say things when you're acting weak and like, oh, I got you on record saying this thing. I'm like, okay, I'm kicking you out. Like you're trying to get me in trouble, which is not what a fan does. That's not you know, yeah, 1000% aura points lost. El Freddy, bro. The fuck uses aura points now? I do. What did Freddy do? Tell me, so I'd be aware to be one of your good boys. Nah, if Meta, you're chill. He just, bro, you guys saw what he did. He started fucking just saying, like, oh, I got you on record saying this. I got you on record saying that. You said that. I'm like, bro, you're making this weird for no reason. Like, it's weird. I don't like that. Period, bro. I'm a female. Don't you dare call me Unk Evil. Yeah, I don't know what was Bones on, but he poked the bear too much. Met the X. Yeah, Meta Freddy started threatening Jake for clipping stuff, and Jake, like him indirectly saying the word is just a word. It's more than that. It was more him just saying like, "Oh, and you said that, you know, you don't." And then he's like, "Oh, you said that you don't think women should be treated correctly." I'm like, "What? The fuck you talking about? Like what?" So no, it got weird. It got weird for sure. The real shit, I agree with Freddy, was popping his shit way too much. I was getting dumb. Yeah, it was like totally off topic. Bro's in timeout corner now. Poor Freddy. Bible got you. He was not undercover like it's dumb. He's not up. Well, look. No. Here's the thing. If he really gives that much of a fuck, he'll make a new fucking account and go like subscribe to my account and cop in my streams again. It's not gonna be that difficult. My point is, I don't want my streams to be someone where people are just misinterpreting what I fucking say constantly. Like that was happening a little bit in the summer streams when there was a lot of people and I had to kick out people because people would just say shit. And it's just if you start saying shit that I don't say, then I don't like that because I already am real. I think this is why it bothers me so much. Because I'm already very real. I try to be so fucking real with you guys because I fucking hate fakeness. So when someone starts saying the things that I'm not saying and then I have to go back and be like, no, I didn't say that. And then in the comments, they're like, yeah, you did. Why? Then I'm like, wait, this hurts my credibility of looking real because I've always been real. That's my entire fucking thing. I just want to fucking be real. Real. Hate fake. So when someone starts to try to put me as a fake person, I get really like disgusted. I'm just like, ugh, get the fuck away from me because you're just trying to make everything bad and not trying to keep this real. I just want to keep this real. I want to not give a fuck about offending anyone or anything, okay? So the second you start to do that, get the fuck away from me. Watch out for snakes. Thank you for explaining what Freddy did, Evil. He don't seem chill. What's your next stream, bro? Soon? Nah, it was just today. He's good, boy. Trust. LG Evil, hey, do you remember me? What up, Jake? Says, I don't know. Yeah, don't worry, Jake. You're 100% real. You're a real person. Don't worry, bro. Period. It was getting dumb. Say it louder. Nah, guys, Jake's not real. It's a huge shame you had to ban me. I know. He's a robot. You be standing on business. Like, so cute. It's such a shame. Oh, this might be his new account. Hey, bro, I mean, look, you're good to stay in the streams, but you just can't be saying dumb shit. You know? You're not a robot. Or don't play in Jake's face, bitch. Freddy's back, y'all. What the heck is this chat even about, bro? I don't even know anymore. Yeah, well, we're about to end it, honestly. I don't even know anymore. Yes, Freddy, stay. Oh, Freddy. You can't ban me forever, my guy. I will tell you, bro. I hope this account doesn't get banned from me. I hope this account you redeem yourself and everything goes well. That's what I hope for. I saw a new pill yesterday, voice pill. Me too, dude. I've been working on it. The chat is supposed to be about fitness and somehow ends up not. I know, Zork, you know what, you're right. Keep saying that in the stream. We're talking about trash about you. We love you, Freddy. I have 1 account and 3,000 more to go. I'm giggling. We about to need to survive 5 nights. Noise. Add to leave the room when I asked if you're gonna get rid. Bro likes terrorizing people for fun. Rich, not rid. All right. Y'all, sorry. I'm gonna have to end the stream. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Don't quit. I'm going to go to the gym. Actually don't care about it because I know how to make you angry now. All I have to do is tell you fake information about what you said, and all I have to do is clip you. Freddie became insecure. We love you. Bye, Jake. Freddie pissed off. Bias. Yeah, I think. Yeah, I mean, I don't think any human on Earth would actually enjoy people just saying fake things about them. But that's just my opinion. Peace out, though. Y'all have a great rest of your day.